Brian Powell of Vibram Hong Kong here with Nora Senn before the 2015 Vibram Hong Kong 100. How are you?
I'm good. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm feeling happy. Yeah.
You've run this race 3 times, correct?
Yes. Yes.
You were 8th last year. You've been 2nd, and you've also won it a few years ago. So you must love this race.
I love this race. Yes. Yes. This race means a lot to me. It was my first individual 100k race that I did. It was the first edition that I joined at that time as well. So it was very small at the beginning. It was the first 100k race that I won. And the year after, it was the first race where I was a sweeper with my dog for half of the course, which also was a very, very humbling and very nice experience.
So you've seen this race from multiple perspectives.
I did.
But this weekend you're back on the racing side.
Looking forward to it, yes.
So you've run really competitively here. You were the first place and the second place. Rumor is that maybe last year you took it a bit more casually, or?
When you say competitive, I don't think I've ever been. I've never really tried.
Okay.
So, especially the one where I came first, I had no ambitions whatsoever. I had the feeling I was actually feeling weaker than the year before, and I was expecting a slower time, and I was just running, and until I think about after midway, I didn't even realize that I was much faster. So, for me, last year I was running with my friend. And we were just having a good time, and we're planning to do the same again this year.
So just go out and see what happens, sort of?
Yes, and also this year I'm doing Tarawera, which is just about 3 weeks after. So this Hong Kong 100 is just going to be being part of it, enjoying the atmosphere, seeing all my friends, and being in the hills of Hong Kong.
And you're the second person I've talked to today that I believe started your running career in Hong Kong. Yes. You come from Switzerland.
Yes, never ran in Switzerland.
You show up in Hong Kong and you're like, I want to run?
Yeah, kind of, yes. I used to have horses in Switzerland, so I didn't have much time. It was just work and horses. And I came here, couldn't bring the horses. I had my dogs and went hiking in the mountains and thought this is fantastic here, and kind of got into running.
And did you start off on the roads, or did you straight to the trails? Straight to the trails.
I cannot run on roads.
Well, one of the things that distinguishes sort of Hong Kong from a lot of places' trail systems is a lot of the trails are paved, yes, or at least on the course we're running on Saturday. Yes,
they are. Unfortunately, they are. More and more. It's still a nice scenery. Obviously easier to run on it when we have the torrential rain that we sometimes get in Hong Kong. Safer as well, but of course I would prefer the trail. Yes.
And is that the reason behind sort of the paving, is the torrential rain and the use?
Yes, and also there's a lot of people, also older people, who use the trails, who walk them every day. And of course, for them, it is a bit easier to walk on the pavement. Yeah, so it's safety
and how about yours? This is Tiger's Head behind us.
This is Tiger's Head. Yes, this is my favorite hill where I run up in the morning or walk a bit half together with my dog. Sometimes at night, looking over Hong Kong, where I try and spend New Year's Eve.
Up on the top?
Overlooking Hong Kong and the fireworks with a good bottle of mulled wine, for example. Yeah, and saying goodbye to the old year and welcoming the new one.
This is such a city of contrast. Here we are, I just took a high-speed ferry from central Hong Kong, one of the financial hubs in the world, and I'm looking over my shoulder at 2 men in a boat with a fishing net.
This is Hong Kong. That's why we all love Hong Kong. It has everything. It has nature, but it also has the big city, and yeah, every culture, every type of food, every kind of people. There's everything here, and it's so close together. We can go from one to the other in 15-20 minutes.
From culture to the mountains, from the mountains to the ocean.
Yeah.
very interesting experience here. But you're doing some racing abroad this year as well, yes?
Yeah, I do the Tarawera, New Zealand, and I'm going back to do another Ironman.
Oh yeah?
Yes, in Taiwan. And then for the rest of the year, I'm not quite sure yet. I tried to get into UTMB, didn't get in. So the plan now is UTMF, which I've done before, so it would be nice to go back and do UTMF.
It'll be a different appearance, a different look though, because it's a different time of year, with it being in September.
It will be, yes. Yes.
So instead of a spring, you'll have
hopefully
autumn.
a little bit warmer.
Was it wet and cold your year, perhaps?
Not wet.
Not wet, just
wet.
cold?
I was very lucky. All the 3 times that I went was actually dry weather and good, but it was cold. It's cold. But I like it warm.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to be warm this weekend, but it should be pleasant.
It's going to be very, very pleasant, and for running, this is perfect weather.
Well, enjoy.
Then,
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Very nice talking to you.